What's good, Blast Up Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jared. Y'all, today we're going to be doing a video from Anton Daniels. Well, we're reviewing a video from Anton Daniels. And this video was posted 9 days ago. And this is on a panel. And apparently a lot of y'all like this panel. Like me doing reviews of the panels. So this one's talking about black athletes shouldn't date outside their culture. Man says black women often reject us. So let's actually go in and actually watch and see what's going on.
Somebody talk to me.
Let me start talking. Okay. Hey, how many white people do you see walking around with pit bulls? Not a lot, do you? Because they don't want to have to try to tame no crazy ass dog. Okay. A lot of black
women on the panel just said she sees a lot of white people with pit bulls.
No, you don't. This Coach K just trying to get some cool points. But I can get you, Coach K.
I'll take her for that type of woman.
I'm gonna start documenting it, 2K, and I'll let you know.
Okay. All right, survey says. But for real, like, don't nobody listen. I had to do a study before I graduated college. What you call the papers and shit you got to do? Yes, I did. Okay, y'all don't know shit about me.
A thesis?
Yeah. So what I found, it was on the two most least desirable people in the world, and it was the Asian man and the black woman. The Asian man because he was too weak, the black woman because she was too strong. Okay, nobody want to go and try to make this woman here be submissive and do all this shit. That's why in the fuck would I be a millionaire and then try to teach her how to respect me? No, I'm not.
That's what I've been saying. Like, y'all want to be at the finish line waiting for us to come, and then y'all want to hop on the train like it's nothing. Like, they ain't how this work, boo. They ain't how this work, baby. I'm sorry, they ain't how this work. You want me to look at you as a woman of value, but then you don't contribute anything to what I got going on. That's the kind of the disconnect between both black men and black women. Like, we not saying have struggle love and all this bullshit. We ain't saying that. We saying find you a man that's building. Talk to him, understand what his mission is, ask him what his mission is in life, and find that out that way. But y'all don't want to do that. Y'all just want to just wait at the finish line with your 4 kids by 3 different niggas. I'm sorry, that ain't how this shit work.
I'm not trying to do that. No white person gonna try to do that, and that's why you never see billionaires go to black women when they got their bag up.
I didn't really get his point while he was asking that question.
I didn't get your point either, 2K.
No, I'm talking about Dr. Umar. I didn't get why he was asking.
My point is that's kind of like moving down, not in a social way, but why do I have to? I got all this money. Why do I have to try to bring up a black woman, then make her respect me, then make her do all these crazy ass things when there's women that already can do that?
Dating a black woman is moving down?
I'm not saying that it's moving down. You trying to move the goalpost? Q, stop your shit.
No, dating a black woman is not dating down. Dating a black woman after you've built yourself up and she didn't want to deal with you in the first place, and now that you got some bread about yourself, now she want to come along and date you just because you got your bread up. That's dating down. See, y'all wanna say, oh, when they get rich, they don't want to date a black woman, or they don't want to marry a black woman. But let me ask you this. Was that black woman there wanting to be with him while he was trying to build himself up? Or was she out here smashing all different types of dudes, and now she got multiple kids by multiple different men, and now she complaining about life being too hard? Which one is it?
Stop your shit. I'm not saying that. I'm saying
moving down.
They don't listen, and you don't either.
No, I don't think it has anything to do with. Can y'all hear me? Y'all froze.
Yeah.
Are you? I don't think it had.
That nigga came because he just talking.
What you saying?
No, Terrell's on a delay. That's why. Go ahead. Carrie.
I don't think that it has anything to do with what you said, 2K. I do agree. I don't understand why Umar even cares. Like, this is random, but
Umar cares because he's trying to push an agenda. That's the only reason why Umar cares. Because if you actually listen to what's really going on and know Umar's history, Umar's been on this whole pro-black stance for a decade or more now. Umar came out when I was in middle school, so I know exactly who he is. Problem is, Umar's got 2 baby mamas. Ain't never married now one of them. Got 2 baby mamas, got 2 daughters. Umar's pushing a message, pushing a narrative, because he's trying to keep funds coming in from black women. But if you check Umar's history, Dr. Umar is not a man that you can really trust with the opinion that he has. For a man that hasn't even married a black woman, but has made 2 black women baby mamas himself, I wouldn't trust Umar to doggone build a damn board, a wooden plank, to be honest with you. And all you gotta do is just cut that motherfucker. But still, I wouldn't trust Umar to doggone do anything or say anything that's credible.
I would be willing to bet it's highly based off of who's around. Like, how many black women are really around white billionaires? And I'm not saying there's none. But how many available black women are around these white billionaires and Asian billionaire men that he's even talking about?
Don't fact care. I can roll with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what about the black athletes?
Let's be clear. Who's around billionaires? Period.
I also agree. If you think about it,
okay, to that question, she says, "Wait, what's she saying? Hold up. Let me let her state it again."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what about the black athletes?
Let's
billionaire men and are around. I'm not saying there's none, but how many available black women are around these white billionaires and Asian billionaire men that he's even talking about?
And that's the thing. None of these women are around those type of men, because those men are in certain subgroups. You can't just access a billionaire. You can't just access a billionaire. Hell, to be completely honest, you can't really access a millionaire. You can't just email him, or you can't just send him a text on IG or X and expect him to respond. Like, that's... yeah, okay.
Don't fact care. I can roll with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what about the black athletes?
Let's be clear. Who's around billionaires? Period.
I also agree. If you think about it,
Right, Quentin.
I don't even think, like, who knows a billionaire on this panel, nigga.
And then listen, bro. Umar Johnson is playing to his audience.
Yeah, he's reaching now.
He know who his demographic. Umar Johnson is Derek Jackson on steroids. Like, he is the biggest panderer and the biggest simp that I've ever seen in my entire life. He has abandoned all logic, and the only thing he speaks to is women's emotions, black women specifically emotions. But outside of that, if we just want to have a conversation based off of athletes and why it is that they choose to be with white women, is because white women tend to play the game better than black women. That's it. They tend to not demand things from them. They are investing in these guys, hoping that they get drafted, all of this stuff. And they play the long game. They are willing to go in an environment, and they're not going to ever complain that they talk about white people inside of a black household. They're going to sit there and laugh. They're going to joke. They're going to smile. They're going to sit there. They're going to hold Big Mama's hands. They're going to be everything that he need them to be. And it's not that they not situationally aware or that they love him anymore. It's that they playing a longer game.
Yeah.
They started.
They do their homework.
And
some of them are bred to do that. Like one of my homegirls, she was a PR agent for, I forget what basketball player it was, but she went to like All-Star Weekend, all this stuff. And when she came back, she was like, it was crazy because a lot of the women that she ended up around were white women. And she said one of the girls literally told her she was there to find her husband. Like she told her, she's like, my mom, since I was, a teenager, that was why she went to college. All of that was centered around finding not just her man, her athlete man. So to Anton's point, yeah, I think is moreover than them willing to play the game, like they're being taught the game to play early on.
Yeah, y'all been
And I
y'all
also, to add to that, I also believe most of the Black women are going to the HBCUs. And these athletes are surrounded around the white woman. It's not that they just choosing them. That's the schools they're going to. So if the Black woman not going to where the athletes are going, who else is he supposed to choose?
Did you just see most Black women go to HBCUs?
I'm saying majority.
Good amount do. A lot of.
My question is this: why did Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, leave an HBCU to go to Colorado? He left because the school wasn't being managed properly. That's one. But two is because he felt like he couldn't get his players a proper opportunity to make it to the league. Let's be honest. Let's keep it a buck. Coach Prime left because the school wasn't being managed properly, and also because the opportunities that his players got weren't significant like he thought. So he went to Colorado State. Most of these athletes that are getting drafted into the NBA or to the NFL, NBA, or whatever sports league, they're coming from the major colleges, the PWIs, predominantly white colleges. They're coming from those colleges. You don't see too many athletes coming from HBCUs. Too many professional athletes. Majority of them are coming from PWIs. None are coming. There's only a small minority coming from a HBCU. We all know that. My cousin Jalen, he's a good player. He's a good player. I believe Jalen is D1. I think. You want me to be completely honest? My cousin should be in the NBA, NFL. Should be. I still think he can go, to be honest with you. He still can go. He's waiting for that call back. So if Dallas Cowboys if Dallas Cowboys is looking for a running back or or a quarterback, call my cousin. He got you. But back to the story at large. Black people, we have to start understanding this. Us going to HBCUs is good and all, but the PWIs are where most scouts are looking at. Most college scouts, most NFL scouts, more NBA scouts, they're all going to PWIs.
Words matter. She said most black women go to HBCUs. That's what she said. And y'all let her get that shit off.
Have you ever been to HBCU?
So
They-
how-
they-
I don't know if it's
Yeah,
no,
we
but I
got
know
with
it's
Langston.
not.
It's right down the street. Like, what you
you
mean?
don't go there.
Nigga, I've been there. Like, nigga,
Well,
we was
I
going
graduated
to
from an
college.
HBCU.
I mean, overall, that's true. Like when a black woman decides to go to college, it's usually an HBCU. Where's the push? Why is there pushback on that?
Because that's not the truth. The most black women don't go to HBCUs. That's not true. Most of them more go to white colleges than black colleges. Simple as that. Say what you
If
want.
that was the case, it would be
I don't know.
majority.
How do we prove that?
We can
Yeah,
look it
but
up.
you have
can
to
Google
even
it.
even
Google
even if
search
it's
away.
PWA, a
But-
predominantly white school.
Exactly.
bro.
But even if it's true, even if it's not true that it's most, Quentin, even if black women are going to PWIs or what have you, they're still the minority there. So they're still up against a lot of other, namely white women.
And I thought black women had the most degrees of everyone breathing.
They do. They
I
just
don't
get
even
them
know
from
why.
black
What
and
does
white.
that have to do? What does that
They just
have
get them
to
from
do?
them shitty HBCUs.
But watch your mouth. They're not shitty, okay?
I
And
wouldn't
the
ban it.
number of
Everything
degrees
is
that the number of degrees that the woman has, what is that? What does that have to do with anything?
Make you 1 degree hotter.
Your calling call. It's your calling call. It's like we're the most educated, the most PhDs, the most.
Let's get that fact. Is it that they're the most educated, or they got the degrees of the most dumbest bullshit? Granted, a lot of these degrees that a lot of these black women get is bullshit. MBA, sociology, gender studies. I mean, we gonna be completely honest. That's bullshit. That's a bullshit study. Like, I'm not even trying to be mean or anything. It's the truth. It's a bullshit study, and they know it. And then also, when they go to college and get these doggone college degrees, they don't look for the black man that's building. Hell, they don't even go towards the black athletes. They're focused on having fun, partying, and drinking. But yet, you'll see Becky have fun in her early years, have fun in her early years, turn around, go to college, find a husband in a different state at that college that she's going to, marry him. She don't go back to her hometown until family reunions and stuff. We gonna be honest.
This is the black woman's tagline. You didn't know
Are
that?
you upset with black women?
It sounds like he is.
It seems like you're very upset with us.
It's just like you're gaslighting. I asked you a question. Oh shit!
Who gaslighted? You said they have all the degrees. I literally asked you, what does that have to do with the question?
No, that's what they say.
He ain't lying.
You're like I'm making this up.
They do lead with their degree talk first, now, Kerry. You got yours right there behind you.
But we're not talking about that. We're talking about white women getting with athletes versus black. Like it had nothing to do with what we were talking about. That's all.
You said that they're the minority at every school that they go to, except the black schools. And then, but there are HBC athletes there. Trust me, I know.
You don't have to prove black schools have an athletic department too, so that's no secret. You know that.
When it comes to these,
hold on. We got to dispel. Hold on. We got to dispel this myth real quick. Black women do not get more degrees than women of other races or people of other races. That's not a fact. All right. Literally, I just looked it up. It's not a fact.
Anton, I knew that.
Just because
I knew that she didn't know that.
You knew that. Who didn't know that? Nobody's arguing that. I asked you what was your point. I'm not arguing if it's right or wrong. It was irrelevant to what we were talking about. I'm asking you how it was connecting. So that's why I said you just seem like you're like, and I don't know why.
Gotcha. I know, right? Oh, I'm the angry black man, right? Even though
I didn't say angry, I just said it seems like you're like.
No, just got you. Had you stuck.
You got me what? Like, what are you talking about?
Exactly. Like you said, there's no athletes. There's athletes at black colleges. Who said
there's no athletes? Nobody said there's no athletes.
No, black men date and marry black women at 90 to 80%. Guess what? Most black women turn black men down.
What are you talking about?
Hey, check them.
Most black women turn black men. Where'd you get that stat? Where'd you get that from? U.S.
Census.
Really? Honestly.
Not U.S.
So I do want to give an actual stat that no athlete has been drafted the last 2 years from an HBCU.
At this point, you can't you can't make this shit up. Anyways, like, share, subscribe, channel, support the podcast, and Spotify.com. I'll see you guys on the flip side, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye, guys.